Where am I? Uh-oh. Where have I gone? Uh-oh. I have disappeared. The fuck? So as you can tell, I set this up about 5 minutes ago. Also, hello, Tabby. Welcome to the stream. Today I'm doing something like almost... If we're talking about comfort zones, okay, this is probably the furthest I've ever been outside of my comfort zone. I normally have everything really nice and orderly and stuff, but... come on, where is it? Is it glitched? What the fuck is going on? Where did I go? I wonder if this is why. Nope. Let's see. And what's up, Tabby? So what? This is weird. I've never had this issue before. What the fuck? Why is this happening? Yeah, it's kind of funny because before stream I completely forgot to... You're buying the Gramps plane ticket so we can go propose to Jen? You've got to be kidding me. Didn't they meet like 2 days ago? You've got to be pulling my leg. You've got to be pulling my leg. There's no way that's true. I mean, if it is, that's hilarious. And like cool, but also at the same time like, So... You're fucking serious? Honestly, I do not believe you. But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to their wedding. You know what? I believe in you. I don't... You've never lied to me before, so I have no reason to doubt you. So why should I? What the fuck? I don't think I've ever had an issue. Hold on. I wonder... Let's see if this happens. What? Where am I? Hey guys, unprofessional streamer here. Yeah, so if you're like, hey, where's Raz? I'm wondering the same fucking thing. Okay. Also, green screen jump scare. Hello. Ah. Trying to figure out how to get this to show up. Ah, yeah. Why is this happening? I don't know. You know what, let me take a small breather here. Reminiscing the flaws and mistakes, it does not define one's wrongdoing. Instead, it nurtures the growth and lessons as one should perceive in the latter or a matter of time. Mornings are a sleepy time. Hey, Rye. Welcome to stream. So I have a secret here. I don't know why I'm gone. I'm just going to add another fucking game capture. Maybe that'll do it. Allow transparency. Also, we went completely fucking degenerate and worse. Dude, tell me about it. I want to know. Because I saw him, I got the notification that he went live, but I wasn't able to actually, like, show up. Ah, fuck it. We're not going to have a model today, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. This is really frustrating. I legitimately have never had this issue before, and I'm so confused. He streamed when you were asleep. You have to watch the VOD. There's too much to tell. Is there anything that's, like, very specific that, like, is worthy of bringing up? See, even Perry isn't showing up. Here, I got an idea. Let's do this. It's like this is taking over priority of everything. Wow, okay. Nothing but the plane tickets? So how did that happen? It was the first constant through the stream. Worry has some explaining to do. He really does. What the fuck? This is so frustrating to me. There we go. I figured it out. I just have fucking... I genuinely think I'm just stupid. Also, forgive me. I am actually, like, super exhausted today, so... ID, one not first. Ah. Let me switch monitors here. Haha. OBS jump scare. So, it isn't just an art stream. I bought something. It was kind of on a whim, but to be honest with you, it was a really nice purchase. I bought a little, like, trackpad. So, for example, hey, Worry. So I hear you're getting married. Where the fuck is the best man's invite? Actually, if anything, it should go to Tabby, because Tabby was the one that made me raid Ray, and then that's how you met Jen, and then that's how you're getting married. Now, this is what Tabby's telling me. He's never lied to me before, so I have no reason to doubt him. But, yeah, hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's a little bit scuffed, but we out here. I want to get my reference photo. Where was it? OBS was like, hey, I'm going to cause you pain. And it did. It did. Tree. So, my goal tonight is to draw a tree. You're the best man, I'm the matchmaker here. I don't doubt that. Honestly, I believe it to be true. A tree. Yeah, because I've never drawn before. I've done, like, watercolor and stuff, but I've never, like, actually done, like, legitimate, you know, drawing. So. Hello. Now, how far can I go back? Because I'm still... I literally, like, I got it from Amazon, like, 40 minutes ago. I downloaded the driver for it, and it's cool because you get like a stylus that kind of like sits in a little fountain pen type well. Try the sun. Okay. So okay, hold on. And then we've got okay. That's Worry. Okay. Oh, shit. Jen was like, she's a little bean, right? So she's just like... And then boo... No, I'm kidding. And then we're gonna draw them on a nice little mountainous area here. And then... Okay, it looks like he's pissing. That's so good. I was just thinking I'd be a horrible best man. What did you buy, by the way? I kind of zoned out. It's a HUION, a Chinese Huan HD 640p. It's a, like, drawing pad. It was, like, $40, and it was on sale, and I was like, ah. The first came around, I'm like, ah, I want to try it. Was that my schlong, or... I don't know. I mean, it was below the belt, so what else could it be? You're awkward in big crowds. This looks like a... Well, it's also, like, okay, when you get married, Worry, like... Do you want it to be like a big venue, like at a church and all that? Or do you want it to be like, you know, like in like the farmland where you're just kind of like with close friends and family? You know, like keep it quiet and stuff. How do I... Oh, okay. There's some things that mouse and keyboard are better at. Where's my fill? There it is. How do I make brown? Yeah, there we go. Actually, hold on. Let's make green because it'll look like a grassy tree. Great. I don't know why it does that. No. Extra long. You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been. If it feels like I'm bullying you, I'm sorry. I'm just I'm reporting the news that I hear from Worry, or not Worry, from Tabby. 2 meter man with a 2 meter member. I know, right? Oh, I need brown. Let's go like with like a darkish. Because oak is like, it's normally that-ish color of brown for the bark. The ruler can't even. A Viking wedding? Most likely in Japan or Scandinavia, depending a bit on the other party. If shit happens with Jen, it will be Japan. Yeah, so Tabby, by the way, let me know if I'm going too far. So you tell me where the line is drawn and I won't cross it. But Tabby tells me that he's bankrolling your plane ticket. Is that true? Just curious. Nope, shit. Because if it is, like, that seems pretty cool, honestly. I mean, I survived being bullied for 4 hours. I can handle another couple of minutes from my little bottom. Okay. Yeah, Tabby was telling me, he was like, I'm not going to spoil it. You got to watch the VOD. And I'm like, fuck. It's going to be a little bit difficult. So what's cool is that with this pen, I can like add more pressure and it makes it darker. So I can get a little bit of like shadowing effect, I guess. I'm just going to fucking do it. Just remind me at some point. I got a goal for 2K to travel to visit Jen. Does she live in the EU, I hope? I mean, obviously, and if she doesn't want this information out, you know, just don't say it. You will also forget. Yeah, when I ordered this originally, I was like, you know what? I want to do something like really stupid. And I just wanted to, because I'm horrible at art. And I've gone to, so there are cafes over here where like you can go to it and it sells coffee. So you get a cup of coffee, right? And then you get a little easel that's like maybe the size of like, you know, like an iPad, right? And, you know, they give you like watercolor pencils and shit, and like you paint and you drink really nice coffee. It's really like hipster, but it's actually really fun, and it's a nice date idea, by the way, if you have it. Speaking of, it looks like not EU. She's from across the Great Ocean. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Someone has the job to periodically remind me so I don't forget. I don't think you'll forget that one though, Tabby. I'll be honest with you, because now we have worry lore, right? You know, me, I don't really have VTuber lore. I'm just my whole entire shtick, my entire story is that I'm stuck in Tokyo, in this Tokyo Bay. And no matter how close I get to shore, I always find a way to get knocked back out. And because of that, I also have amnesia, so I don't even know who I am. Whereas worry is like, I got a girl across the ocean. I gotta get back to her. Oh, I love that emote. It'll be my one epic story in life. Well, it'll be Worry's epic story, but you'll be the storyteller. You don't do lore? I understand. Honestly, it's a smart play in a lot of ways, because like I think it was you, Worry, who brought up, or maybe it was Lord that brought up KFAB. And kind of talking about like, hey, like what level of theater do you want to like put in? And let's see here. So it's kind of like bulbous. But like me, I mean, I'm not trying to be like all the other VTubers. I just want, if people are interested in like who my VTuber model is, they have a good story. That's what's more important. You are the lore master? Hell yeah, Tabby. I mean, you are the master of a lot of things. Let's be real here. Oh, shit. As your wedding gift, I send you 100 gifted. That's baller. Yeah, if/when I hit affiliate, you know, you're gonna have like a timer set. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be his first sub. It seems like you're the type that like really likes to support creators. I mean, hell, I mean, you're literally the reason why I started rating people. So, who's bullying Worry? Let me join. I was bullying him a bit ago, because I was kind of in surprise. Like, it's been 2 days and we already got a marriage contract going. I'm like, hell yeah. By the way, I'm trying to draw a tree. I've never drawn before, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I think I'm doing it wrong. But yeah, I started stream, and Tabby literally just comes out of the gun, and he's like, hey, Worry had a 4-hour stream, which, by the way, I saw the go live notification. I wasn't able to lurk, so I'm sorry about that, but apparently I missed what was essentially a normal Raz stream, but Worry version. I can't go to sleep. This shit is too golden to miss. It's a nice tree. I'm trying. I've never drawn before. I've gone, so I was telling this to Worry and Tabby, but I think you actually will get a kick out of this, and this is probably a good date idea. Is there was a place that I went to that sold mediocre but decent coffee. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. And it was like, I think it was like $6 a cup. It was like Starbucks. Right. And they give you an easel that's basically the size of an iPad. And they give you watercolor stuff. And it's like $25. And it's a little like cafe place. And you just sit there and you drink coffee. And it's a great date place. And you like color, like, or you do watercoloring. It's really like, oh shit, that's a, I forgot about that one. It's a really, oh. Sorry. Oh, I hit the fucking keybind. Fuck off. God damn it. I really need to get rid of that key. God fucking. Oh, there's buttons on the side. That's what I keep hitting. I'm like, why is it doing this? You know what? Where are we? Oh, and if you're curious, I'm using Krita. It's a free program. It's what I use for every single artistic need. Raz, are you a lefty? No, I am a righty. You going for the pirate software strats? I was thinking of using Paint, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Paint sucks in comparison to Krita. Krita is like OG Photoshop. It's a great idea as long as they have tea. Oh, they do. They had boba too. So like if you want the cold tea, like it's great. Coffee is not your cup of tea. I understand. Righty gang, let's go. Wait, what's the program called? I need free. It's Krita. It is Krita. I have made every thumbnail for my video using Krita. It's free. It works with pads. Like, for example, the pad I'm using is the... it's like $40 too, so it's not going to break the bank. And it comes with a pen. HD 640p. Paint is like an Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, because like the other problem too is that with Paint, the big issue is that one, you don't get like compression. Like for example, I can do thick line to light line, right? So there's a difference in that. Furthermore, it operates in pixels. Like obviously, like if I zoom all the way in, you'll see the pixels, right? But it blends it over multiple pixels, so it gives you a natural look. Do ASMR. I gotta sleep. I gotta work tomorrow in around 5 hours. All right, Tabby. Here you go. This is proximity effect if you're curious. This is what happens when you put the microphone like right up to it. Now, my microphone actually benefits from this because it gets a bass boost, but I don't like being in people's ears because I have a bad habit of talking more than my lung has like capacity for. So I'll be like that. And I hate hearing that. It's like a personal pet peeve. No, I'm serious. You can use arrow keys to draw like Etch-a-Sketch. Oh yeah, I saw that Pirate Software short. I'm sorry. Bass boosted indeed. Yeah, I normally don't like having it here because it's like, I don't know. Okay, I'll be real with you guys. I don't like my voice. I don't think I have a bad voice, but I don't think I have like, I guess the proper phrasing is like attractive voice. Like it's not something that like you're gonna click on the stream, close your eyes and go, that's the stuff. Like I'm not Vox Akuma, you know. Pretend to get a heart attack towards the end of the ASMR. If I ever do ASMR, it'll be like, you know, like story stuff like doctor, you know, just actual checkup. Like none of that like ERP crap. ERP is fine. It's just that like I'm not good at it and I don't want to be good at it. Dreamer, Mr. Jerk, fuck you. Bass boosted indeed. Well, I saw that, but it's like, okay, are you talking about Rise? Because I saw ass, but it's just like, here, let me draw my booty real quick. I think the way you draw booty is, wait, actually, how do you draw booty? So you got the, I don't know. I'm not going to draw a booty on stream. I don't want to get banned. What am I doing? Oh yeah, tree. ASMR proctologist checks your prostate. You flat? No, I... Can't believe I'm gonna answer this, but like, no, I don't have a flat booty, but I don't have like a bubble butt. I have like a normal dude's butt. I have been told though it's very pinchable, so I don't know what that means, but there you go. Yeah, let me do squats for you, Worry. That's what it goes. I gotta, you know, if you're a bottom, you gotta do squats. You just gotta. That's the rule. Raj to be squatting them glutes. Honestly, the only exercise I do is walking. I bought a treadmill a few months ago for like 180 bucks. Put it on my credit card. And I just fucking pull it out, put my standing desk up, and watch like an episode of anime. And then when the anime is done, like I've already done like 25 minutes of cardio. I mean, it's not meant to keep you fit. It's meant to keep you healthy. Like, it's not going to give you abs, but it is going to keep off weight because it increases your metabolism. It means it's pinchable. Yep. 1-0, apparently, you do have an above average asin. That's what that means. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Simp. I'm giving simp. Well, I don't think that you need to simp over me, Jen, for any reason whatsoever, especially because you've got Worry. And here's the thing, to my knowledge, by the way, Worry, let me know if this is too much, but actually, hold on. I like asking for permission before instead of asking for forgiveness. But do you know what type of body type he has, and has he been comfortable sharing that with you? And Worry, are you comfortable with me sharing your body type? Reminiscing of a very specific animal. Dang, I can't fucking draw these branches, dude. What the fuck? She knows. Oh, he's a bear. Yeah, so, I mean, if we're being real, right, like, I'm not a bear. I don't even have a beard. I mean, I have, like, peach fuzz on occasion, but I'm a clean-shaven boy, and he's got a beard. Like Shmoomkin's bears? Shmookin bears? Aw. That's so adorable. That's cute. I'm trying to think of, like, funny shit to say, but at the same time, I don't want to feed into it too much. Pet names? Yeah, so you guys got each other's Discord? Y'all falling asleep together in call? You guys, you guys, playing Genshin Impact together? I also called him Fuzzy Wuzzle Coral Blue No. 5 Semi Lip Gloss. God, I remember there was this chick that used to, like, call colors based off of, like, lipsticks or whatever. And it was really frustrating to me because it's like, just fucking say teal or cyan or turquoise. Like, don't fucking, like, cite these damn things and I have to go to victoriasecret.com or whatever the website is to look up the color palette. But honestly, like, Fuzzy Wuzzy Coral Blue No. 5 Semi Lip Gloss sounds like a really nice oceanic color. The best pet name. I used to call colors based on hex codes. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna see here. Let's see. How do I draw people's name? So. Oh shit! It's 2 B's. Sorry. Shit! I gotta scroll up in chat. I lost this. Oh shit. Tabby Certa. Oh, where's my mouse? There you go. There's Tabby. Worry Sill. Now, Z's are interesting. Ryzen A. Oh, that's L. Whoopsie. Did I miss anyone? I think I got everyone. Coral Blue No. 5 Semi Lip Gloss. This lipstick is a SpongeBob reference. Ah. You can't stay long now. Got to go to school for Blazing Heat lessons by now. Okay, right. You have a good one. Hopefully this will be a good VOD for you to enjoy. That's cute. It is kind of weird how, like, the butterfly effect really kicked in on this one. Because it was like, because this is what happened, right? I was streaming. Oh, hold on. No, break now. I was streaming. I raided Ray. And then Worry met Jen, right? And then here we are. So literally all of this is thanks to Tabby. Because Tabby was the one that was like, hey, go raid. A colonoscopy is done in the ass. Why are you asking me? You have Google. You have literally the entire internet at your fingers, yet you ask the fucking VTuber. You think I know? Actually, yeah, it is. You forgot one step? Oh shit, what was the step? Maybe I can bully Jen into sharing a little picture with me so I can at least have a face with a name. Oh god. You forget what it is. Colonoscopy is it's a difficult process. You bully me? Haha. Ha 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 ha. You know, I can't. I'm the reason I'm kind of buying time here is because I can't fucking draw. So I'm gonna do this. Just color in like I'm doing a class assignment. You love romance stuff, so this is actually fun as fuck for me. Yeah, I love seeing people happy. It's honestly one of the best things that, like, I can ever get the privilege of, like, seeing firsthand. Jen started to follow me and made me stream for 5 hours on my second stream. Wow. So you literally were just streaming for her, huh? Man, Jen, he's a soldier. 5 hours? That's 3 hours off a typical American workday. And he did that for free, just for you. It's the little things you gotta take into consideration here. Am I wingmanning correctly, or am I blowing it? Jen, just admit it, my little Jenny can. Oh yeah, there you go. That's how you know it's getting good. Yeah, I held a bazooka to the back of his head until the stream was long enough. What were you guys talking about? Obviously, you know, and in full disclosure, I probably won't be able to watch the whole 4-hour stream, because I don't even watch my VODs anymore. Ever since I started streaming more than like an hour a day, it's become like near impossible to find time to watch it. And it's not any particularly like person or anything. It's just that like you only get 24 hours in the day. I got to sleep 8 of them. I got to do stuff for 8 hours the other time. And then I only get like, you know, 6-ish to 8-ish hours, depending on how much I want to cut into sleep to do stuff. But I think I'm in a place now where I don't need to watch every single VOD. I just need to watch the ones that are problematic. You're not blowing it, but I am. Well, we can only hope. I got a new follower and basically lost control of my chat. How do you think it feels to be in my stream, man? Every single time I start stream, like, I mean, it's honestly, I'll be honest with you, it's my favorite part of stream. Is like, I love streaming just for the sake of streaming, but when you guys are in chat, even the most mundane and simple thing becomes so enjoyable. You know, like, for example, like the bottom bit, I love it. Because it's just so funny to me, because it's like, you know, like, I apparently do it really well, so it's like, fuck it. It's fun. Why not? And you drop them off at Ray. Yeah, Ray was streaming. I saw his go live notification. I don't know what he's up to, though. But I am just chilling. Okay, so good news. We have the little grassy knoll here. Oh, shit. I should probably do like that. Sorry, guys. But it was like 10 times, if not worse. Oh my god. You say that as if we're your kids. He's playing a Japanese horror game. Which one was he playing? Was he playing the one that's like everyone's doing now? Was it Content Warning? Speaking of, this is a segue for me to plug my short. I played a little bit with my friend either last night or the day before. And at any rate, I just posted like a little quick short that I thought was really funny. It's not as funny as the first short I uploaded, where it's just me cackling at a meme, but if you wait until the end, it's definitely worth the laugh. I mean, I belly laughed at it. And my rule with shorts is, so shorts, you only get 60 seconds, right? So my goal is to make you laugh. How am I going to do that? Did I? And that's basically it. If I laughed at it, like if I'm hissing in laughter, I am going to upload it as a short because people should have more laughter. Not content warning, saw the short. The audio was a bit scuffed, if I'm being honest. Fuck. Was it quiet or like what was the scuff? Because I saw that in terms of metrics, it did like 3 times worse than the other short. So I'm curious if it was content or technical. But I'll also be honest with you, I kind of just threw it into DaVinci. So this is what happened. I took the DaVinci clip, or sorry, the clip, and I put it in DaVinci. I converted it to the short, which is 1080 by 1920, and then I uploaded it and did 1 QA, which was 1 listen through, like, hey, is there anything cancelable or anything? It was kind of quiet. Okay. Yeah, so for those of you curious doing content, I would pull up the DaVinci, but I have display monitor on, and I don't want to dox myself. When you're doing a video, for example, that short was regularized to about -15 dB with peaks at -8 dB. So I need to normalize, which basically means increase this to like the peak being -10 dB and then the max being like -2 dB. Because if you hit 0 dB, you do what's clipping, which basically is like the funny mic, like, oh, you know, like schlatt. So I actually genuinely appreciate you telling me that it was scuffed. Will I take it down? Probably. Because if it's not good, I don't want anyone to suffer, you know. I mean, I'm responsible. Wait, idea when you get 50 followers, do a drunk stream. So I'm actually thinking of what I want to do if/when I hit affiliate, because I'm gaining a lot of followers, like, and it's actually kind of scary. A perfectly cut scream. Yeah, kind of quiet. I also want to re-edit that because I think it, like, the first like 30 seconds I could cut. Honestly, I could just cut it out. So, but this is just content 101, right? Everyone has the attention span of a goldfish, and you got to cater towards it. But an idea when I hit 50 followers, do a drunk stream. Yeah, I'm thinking of like things. Like I've done a drunk Euro Truck Simulator thing again. Oh god. When I get 50 followers, I will do a 12-hour drunk stream with game suggestions with chat. Yeah, I was thinking of something similar, like, you know, like on a Saturday, like, afternoon or something, just fucking going wild and doing, like, a 12-hour stream or something. Drink with you? Hell yeah. I'll get drunk with you and gift you subs. Fuck yeah. You gotta be careful, though, Tabby. You know, because I'm not a shill, but I also say a lot of stupid shit. God fucking damn it. Why do I keep hitting the... Why is there a keybind on my goddamn pad that is for the damn Catboy? Sorry. Sorry. Oh, God. Because I'll be like, hey, you know, Jen and Worry are really happy together. Can you give me subs to commemorate their happiness? Catboy, ooh, meow for me. Meow. Look, man, if we get it around the same time, we should collab. We are kind of similar content style. Yeah, for sure, that would be fun. Worry won't, so you will suffice. Oh my god. Is it his pride? Is he like, oh my god, I'll be like less of a man if I don't do it? Because here's the thing, right? VTuber plus bottom equals funny. This is what I've learned. You refuse to meow? I bet it's, yeah, I bet like the retort in the whisper is like, yeah, because I want to growl. Oh god, I laugh way too hard at my own jokes. I'm sorry. It's a problem. Your first collab is just 12 hours of drunk SE. Fuck's sake, dude. In Factorio? God, no. I can barely do regular Factorio without having an aneurysm. Tabby, that sounds like a really bad idea. I mean, for me, it sounds great because I'm the handicap, so it doesn't matter whether I'm cogent or like completely sober or whether I'm drunk. It would be funny as fuck. Or drunk getting over it. Dude, I've beaten getting over it. I'm not playing that game again. I've gotten like 5 wins on it. I'm done. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. I just... It's too much. It's the same thing with, like, that climbing game. And the other thing is, like, people don't watch it. Right? And it's like, I'm fine with playing a game that pisses me off, but, like, I need chat there to keep me sane. You would rather do a drunk 12-hour Subnautica collab? Dude, I have not really thalassophobia, but, like, I get jump scared pretty easy. So that would be pretty fun, actually. Subnautica is also a game that I never really finished. I just kind of went, this is kind of mid. Then at the very least, you should play Hentai v Furries. The fact I know what the fuck you're talking about, I think that says more about me than you. Instead of going like, oh, what's that? It's like, oh, you know. Oh, okay. I mean, so it's kind of like, it's so weird. Hold on, I gotta look at it on my reference on this. Yeah, so it's got like a few, like, it does kind of like this weird, like, oh, shit. Stopped it. I'll just do something like that. Let's just keep it simple. I feel that won't get through TOS. We could probably just do just chatting and then play the game that way. That's what a lot of people do to kind of get bypass that, as long as it's within TOS. What about Final Fantasy XIV? The problem with Final Fantasy XIV is that it's an MMO. Right, there's dailies, there's quests, and the only reason I would play Final Fantasy XIV is if I like the story. And I tried, but I just couldn't get into it. I mean, then again, that was years ago. So, I don't know. Like, I'm just on the fence. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying I have no idea on it right now. Anyways, it was nice to drop in, but I need to be a responsible adult and prepare for work tomorrow. Okay, dokie. You have a good one. I'm always happy that you're here. So feel free to join in and, ha 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 ha, responsible. Yeah, make sure you get some sleep. You need at least 8 hours. Unlike me, my work starts in about 4 hours. Yeah, fucking feel that. I've only been able to sleep like 6 hours, like, every night recently. And I don't exactly know why, but I think it just has to do with the fact that, like, there's so much going on inside and outside of streaming that, like, it's just catching up to me. What's that, 8 hours of sleep? Would you like to cover all my expenses so I could live comfortably? Isn't that just, like, the perfect, like, thing, though? The perfect gig? The wife and the male wife experience? Just fucking play video games and, like, garden shit all day and bake and garden and crap like that. Sounds cool. Ironically, I know this sounds, like, kind of blasphemous considering, like, how weird the world is right now, but I actually like working. Because, like, I'm actually providing a service that, you know, isn't just, like, pushing papers, thankfully. So I get a lot of satisfaction out of what I do. But at the same time, like, you know, if I could do, like, male wife type shit and, like, kind of work part-time, that would be cool, too. Depends on what you're willing to offer, Raz, you're such a bottom. You don't need to tell me. My current job sucks the soul out of me. Yeah, and not in the kinky way. Yeah, I mean, everyone needs to make ends meet, right? Everyone has to find the way to do it. I just got lucky in my case that I failed really, like, a lot in order to get, you know, to find it. But, you know, the moment I found it, I was like, you know what? I can do this for the rest of my life. So, get to really enjoy not only, well, I'm not trying to say, like, it's all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, there are some times where I just want to fucking, you know, swallow an iron bolt or an iron tube, if you catch my drift. But, you know, generally speaking, you know, instead of going like, man, I hate my fucking job, it's like, you know, yeah, it sucks, but I like what I do. I feel like the third wheel to the third wheel. Honestly, I'm normally the third wheel, but as I've gotten older, I've stopped doing it. I just stopped caring. And whenever like, hey, X and Y will be going out for dinner, I'll be like, oh, have fun. I ain't coming. Because I always get stuck with the couples that like don't know like the limits of PDA, and they're just like, let's make out at the Denny's, and I'm like, dude, let me eat my fucking pancakes in peace. You know. But doing it to save up for school is really smart. Okay, dokie, good night, Jen. Make sure you say goodnight to your Pookie Bear and your Schmunchkin. Although, even though it is soul-sucking, it is a good idea to kind of take an L in the short term so you can get a win in the long term. Delayed gratification, I think, is what the phrase is. This is starting to look like a really scuffed palm tree. But fuck it, we ball. They just go at it on the table. How are we work? Oh, hey Ray. That's because my uncle works for Twitch. So hey Ray, can you hook me up with that Partner Plus without me having to reach affiliate? That would be really cool. Also, hey Ray, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. I saw you going live earlier, but I wasn't able to watch it, so sorry about that, but hope you're doing good. Worry and Jen apparently are getting married. Don't ask me the details, I don't know either. So I'm kind of confused as to why that's happening, but, the good news is, I'm currently drawing their wedding photo. So you see this right now, I'm drawing a tree. So this is the tree they're going to get married under. They're going to have a Scandinavian thing. So Worry's badass, okay? Worry, he's amazing. He's going to get a Scandinavian, longship, and he's going to put, a bunch of, firewood and stuff on it, and he's going to shoot an arrow, okay? And I'm going to draw the ocean in the background here. And it's going to hit it, it's going to blow up, and then, we sing Kumbaya. That's how it's going to go. Sleep Okay by MCO165UB-Magic Chief. It's like I just read a fucking hex. But yeah, Ray, how are you doing? I know that you were streaming earlier. I'm guessing you ended stream and you're hopefully relaxing, just hanging out. Really calling me a microwave. Yep. By the way, does anyone get angry when I call a microwave a microwave? I remember I said that to a colleague, and the colleague just looked at me like... like, HR exists, therefore I can't kill you. Finished the horror game pretty quick. Which one were you doing? I think was it Shinkansen? Was that the one you were doing? I'm sorry, I have horrible short-term memory sometimes. And also considering the fact that Tabby flashbanged me by entering chat and saying, hey, Worry and Jen are gonna get married. I'm like, what? Hi, Michael. Now the one before Jisatsu. Oh, hold on. I think I know what that is. Let me see. I have this really bad thing where I can remember images and visuals and stuff, but names, I have to look at it in order to remember. Oh, it's that game. Yeah. Was it worth it? Was it fun? Was it fun from an enjoyment perspective, and was it fun from a streaming perspective? Because I tried doing Exit 8 yesterday, but Comcast decided that, we were going to do a slideshow. Which, it happens. But, yeah. By the way, I've never drawn before, so this is, I know this looks terrible, but I'm doing my best. So even if, objectively you're like, this is kind of ass-raz, the good news is, I'm doing my best. Yeah, to both. That's cool. Yeah, because there's nothing more soul-sucking than doing something for the sake of, stream, and you don't enjoy it. Which is one of my golden rules, is that if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to do it. Because it shows up way too well on stream. You can tell when, people do sponsored streams and stuff, and, they're trying to, just kind of doing it for the bag, and it's cool, hustle, right? I respect it. But it's you kind of shoot yourself in the foot when people are like, yeah, I know why you're trying to get them to sign up, because you get $5 whenever, they use the promo code, and it's I get that, right? Now, the pro play is having a really loyal fan base that, will, you do those promos, and then they sign up for the code, and then you use the money that you get from that to kind of swindle them and put it back into the stream. Pay Money Wubby did that a few years ago, and I remember being there for it, and I was like, hell yeah. He was doing Star Trek Command or whatever, and he got $5 whenever you just signed up for the stupid newsletter or whatever. And he made bank doing it. And I was like, way to swindle a company. And no one played the game because the game was ass, but he's such a good content creator that he made crap good, I said I'd buy Worry a plane ticket so we could go to propose to Jen and I could go to the wedding. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, I was like, okay, so this is a little bit more than just a, you know. Sorry, I was slightly distracted here. I completely missed the past couple of minutes. What are we talking about? Oh, I was talking about, you know, like promotions and how, like, if you don't do something you enjoy for stream, it shows up really clearly. But there's, like, situations where you can swindle companies. You know, because you get paid by exposure, but some sponsorships are really nice where you get paid per, like, signups. And they give you a commission based on that. And what some streamers will do is they'll take that commission and they'll have their viewers, like, intentionally, like, do it so that they get the money, and then they funnel it back into the stream. Right? And they never play the game. Which, hey, I mean, if in my opinion, this may be a hot take. If you write a contract that has loopholes that can be, for example, like, abused, it's your fault as the contract creator, not the person swindling you. Contract 101. That's why it's important that whenever you do, like, contract stuff, you have a legal team behind you. Citation Nichi Sanji. Were you distracted, to be honest? Oh, they were talking to each other in Discord. They were saying, like, good night, kitten, you know, the usual, you know. Give them their privacy, right? I'm tired, so I can only focus on one thing at a time. Dude, same. Honestly, though, I was really tired before stream, but whenever I see any person type anything in chat, even if it's, like, you guys calling me a bottom, like, I get so much energy because I'm like, you know, hey, you guys are hanging out with me. That's awesome. I love it. You're too tired to fuck with you anymore? So there's a time when you're not tired and you want to fuck with me? Worry. You have to explain that to Jen. The word kitten has not been dropped yet. Oh, good God. I'm sorry, Ray. Yeah, my chat is very unique. You know, the primary banter is just bullying me primarily, but very rarely. And today is one of them where I'm able to kind of abuse chat in return. So it gets thrown back at me, but I get to throw it back at them. So it's a win-win. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to, like, fill in the branches here. And then what I'll do is, like, for example, like, to give, like, a layering effect, maybe, like, put a darker shade of green on certain parts. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, shit. God damn it. On my fucking pad, the drawing pad, there's a hotkey button, and I don't know which button, because there's 6 of them on the pad. One of them is bound to my Catboy thing. And what's funny is, it's a bit. It's not how I actually, like, how my character is now. Like, this is how I am 99% of the time. I put the Catboy thing on to see if I could manipulate people into hitting follow because I'm cute. Didn't work, by the way. It actually, I saw less viewership when I had the Catboy thing on, and it's like, great. And then I had the bunny thing for April, but now apparently... It's all good. I'm only moderately distressed. That's all. The word kitten has landed. God. It makes sense. You're in IT. No IRS getting serious. You're furry. Me? Well, you know. I mean, I told Ray this, right? You know. And I don't know if you guys have watched that VOD, but it was about 2.5 hours of me arguing that furries, right? So you have, like, personas and crap. That's like the mental, right? And then this is the doing. And then you have weeaboos, right? Love Japanese culture, love all that. And then you got VTubers. Very simple argument, right? Very simple argument. I don't know. I by the way, I did a lot of research to make sure my logic was sound, because I knew that later down the line, if someone watched that, I didn't want anyone to be like, well, your logic is wrong. Fuck you. No, it's right. Now, if you defeat my premises, then I'm screwed, but, you know, that's how it goes. Hard agree, it's just a matter of visual perception. In regards to, like, furries are basically just, or sorry, VTubers are just the furries of the weeaboos. That's a hard thing to say. She was still listening to stream. You could be a cat or bunny boy in Final Fantasy XIV. Why would I want to do that? I already did a Mikute, right? And I think I did Black Mage or whatever. And then the guild that my friends forced me to join, like, disbanded, like, within a month. Because everyone was like, eh. Because they were waiting for the next expansion. I like joined before, I think it was before Heaven's Sword or whatever the big one was. By the way, Ray, I gotta say, I love your emotes. Like, there's something about having a really good KFAB, right? Which is the, you know, the, like, your character lore and stuff. But there's also something really nice about, like, very simple, yet very elegant, and just well-made emotes, right? Because the thing that people get lost on, right, is that if you can't, like for example, like, Worry uses, like, Fillion's emotes, for example, right? And, like, immediately when you see the emotes, you know whose channel it's from. Not only that, but they're really well made, they're very simple, but they're also just, like, you know, it drops dopamine when you use them, right? And I feel like that's exactly how I feel about your emotes, too. Are those the one Jen made? Really? She's an artist? Yeah, like that, for example. Like, like, you can tell immediately, like, where it's from. Now, obviously, you know, the first one from Mr. 611 Hugs, right? Unless you don't, like, unless you know that he's, you know, his lore, like, it's gonna be kind of hard, but, I mean, Fillion has the advantage of publicity, right? So, now, here's where it gets tricky. Ah. Yamate could have stopped. It's kind of like bulbous, so let's do, like, an outline. There we go. What the fuck did I come back to? I was just complimenting Ray's emotes. Just saying it how it is. Fillion has the ADHD gremlin advantage? No, Fillion is just funny, right? Like, she is loud, she is a little bit, you know, rambunctious, as the kids say, but the thing is that she's genuinely funny, right? And not only that, but she's an excellent entertainer, she's a good storyteller, and frankly, she's a cool person. You know? People like her, you know, the big content creators, they aren't there just because of luck, right? They're a really good content creator. Ow! That was my heel. They're really good content creators that just got their lucky break, and then, you know, everything came from there. My ears bleed when I hear her. Well, the reason why is because she's always peeking her mic. And I don't know if it's her, like, literally abusing her limiter, or if she's genuinely clipping her microphone and she just has the gain, like before the processing, like, is she clipping, and then in OBS she has, like, a equalizer or whatever, that, or basically a downward compressor. I've always been curious about that. How about something like that? I guess that looks kind of good. I don't think the kids say that, my guy. How would you know? In all fairness, how would you know? Love you too, Worry. I mean, you earned your... I mean, I think you actually... Was it self-given, your nickname? Or did you earn it? I mean, I know you earned it regardless, but I'm saying, like, did you give it to yourself and then earn it, or... Ow? Yeah, I know, right? I think it's only fair if you call me bottom, like, 9 times in a stream, I get to call you old once, you know? Want to drive that dagger even further in my heart? The only thing that sucks about getting older is that people judge you for it. That's about it. And obviously, you know, back pain, neck pain, etc. But I remember when I was a wee young lad that... Well, I mean, this has been my entire life. I normally have friends that are like 10 years, 20 years older than me. And it's always been that way. And it's not bad, right? It's just that, like, you know, it is what it is. Because there's nothing more enjoyable than, like, having a good friendship with someone, and then the way that you kind of have friendship is, like, you know, you sit at a bar and you chill out and talk for a few hours, and then, you know, you go bowling or some shit. Honestly, going bowling while drunk is S tier. You should try it if you haven't. I mean, everything hurts, but you learn to live with it. Yeah, and ibuprofen becomes your best friend, you know. Oh, that's going good. But that's okay. I just stopped caring. Yeah, I mean, the only people that care about age are people that are, like, under 25, 30. because they're still in that like phase where like age is really important. And you come to realize like it never was important. It just was like, hey, like in comparison to this person, where am I, right? Disco bowling while drunk is king. I remember there was a bowling alley that I went to. I was sober, thankfully, but if I was drunk, I'd be screwed. Where they had like this weird DJ thing. Like there was like this 16-year-old kid who had like a disc set or whatever, and he was DJing, and he was playing like, I don't even know, like mid 2005 music, like Kesha and crap. And he had like lights and shit. And if I walked into that bowling alley, blasted out of my mind, I would be completely and totally gobsmacked, because I'm like, there's a 16-year-old kid, you know, being a disc jockey, and we're at a bowling alley, and it's like, I think it was like 11 a.m. It was like early morning, or maybe before the afternoon. You need to accept the pain and deal with it. Do not give in to temptation of ibuprofen. Well, if you work like retail, for example, like it's kind of like a daily supplement, right? Because like you move so much in retail and stuff, like it's unreal. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think I finished it. I'm not done yet, but what do you guys think? I stopped caring about everything. Yeah, because I mean, ultimately, right, like in life, you realize that the only thing holding you back is yourself. We came with a group of like 10 people, so we took over the alley and just kept requesting old school songs and of course the true disco sounds. What, like 80s, 90s stuff, or like the niche things? Yeah, just put on Michael Jackson and what's her face? Whitney Houston, whatever. I mean, that's not, you know, true disco, but I mean, it's just like remixes go hard. Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson remixes, like I've seen it like in every genre, look really good. Wait, this is where I will marry? I'm missing a lot of decorations. Well, I was just talking about the fucking tree, okay? This is literally my first time drawing in like 5 years? And the last time I did it 5 years ago was at when I was telling you that story about the cafe with the coffee and the art and stuff. That was actually during like a date. Janis Joplin, ABBA, Motorhead. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Dancing Queen. Sorry. But yeah, so I think like, I mean, even if it doesn't look good, like in comparison to like what would be considered like normal good art, I think for me this is fantastic. I'm happy with it. Curious what you guys think, but I really like it. So now what we're gonna do here is so the framing that I have here is like, so this is the foreground, and in the background, like maybe I can do like this. Like let's just outline it. Like for example, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the big thing. The song is slightly problematic. It's fine. And you can draw better than me, that's for sure. Well, I'm also a little bit advantaged here because the pad I got, it was $40 on Amazon. It's the Huon HD 6440 Pro or P or whatever. It's $40. It comes with its own pen. And it literally is plug and play. You just download the drivers and it's like, it acts as a mouse. It's so if I ever want to do, fuck, I can play Osu now. Oh no. This is a horrible revelation. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm thinking like, actually, you know what? What do you want in here, Worry? You're the most active chatter at the moment, so you get to decide what I get to draw next in here. What do you want? I was thinking of putting like an ocean in the background, or maybe like a river or something, kind of like cutting across. Dude, even with a pad like that, I would still suck. You can give me the best equipment, I will not be able to create any art except cubism. Does cubism extend to like pixel art? Because I love pixel art. Pixel art is, in my opinion, my favorite kind of art. Because it has such a simplicity. And it reminds me of like retro gaming computers. Or, sorry, retro consoles and stuff. Okay, that should be fine. I draw blocks, not pixels. Like, pixels are like 16 by 16. Oh. Have you ever done Minecraft map art? I used to do those, but they were so, like, the problem was that I would get lost in the sauce with the planning phase, so I would only get, like, to the planning phase, and then when I tried to do it, I just was like, ah, fuck this. I mean, give me a mountain and a sword in the ground in front of the tree to start with the decorations for the wedding. A mountain? Okay, so instead of doing the ocean, so the river here was a good call. I can put, like, mountains in the back. Maybe? I don't know, we'll see. And then... a sword in the ground at the foot of the tree for the wedding. Okay, so let's do, like, something very... Like, So, like, normally you have, for example... You know, let's just do the base. So you got the sword, and then you've got the hilt. Right. Wait, hold on. What type of sword do you want? Do you want a scimitar? Do you want a broadsword, a longsword, a katana? Do you want... You know, like a baldish, you know, a halberd, you know, like, what are you thinking? Because, like, for example, like a generic sword is just a triangle, a square, a straight line, and then depending on how the pommel is, you know, it's kind of like that, generally. So, like, I could do something like that, but, like, that's, I mean, when I say generic, I don't mean that in an offensive or derogatory way. I'm just saying that, like, it doesn't have zest, right? It has life, but it doesn't have zest, right? It's like the difference between looking at, like, a Toyota Corolla and then a Ferrari, right? A Corolla's a car, but a Ferrari's a car, you know? Ultimately, though, it's the same thing. Hello, Mr. Rasbottom Tree. Hey, Ren! We're drawing Worry's wedding picture. This will be the concept art for the venue. Because during a Viking wedding, the groom gives a sword to the father of the bride to symbolize the honor. Because if he were to fuck up, the father is allowed to strike him with that sword. And I mean, the sword go for... Okay, let me pull up a reference image. Are you thinking of, like, a medieval one? Like, for example, like... Here, let me... Like this? Worries and Jen's wedding. So, like, for example, like, this is a typical medieval, like, Germanic blade, whereas this is more... Because the handguard here is single-handed, which is a typical Viking longsword. The pommel is, you know, it's just a signature thing, but, like, the one-handedness is there because Vikings used shields. Whereas with this longsword, you can do it both. Okay, let me... Okay. That I think I can do. That one, and officially it should have my name engraved into it with runes. So, like, would it be, like, for example, like, Nordic runes? Or would it just be, like, Worry? Still. Or would it be, like... Because if you can type in chat what it is, I can engrave it onto the... Because I'm assuming if we have... So, let's just do an outline, right? It's very rough. Right, you've got, you know, the crossguard, you've got the handguard, and then you've got the ovular pommel. No Nordic runes. So, like, what? Okay, so, well, the Nordic runes would be your name, right? So obviously you probably don't want that on the internet. So let's just get the location, right? So, like, do you want it running across the center of the sword? Kind of like in the... where they kind of save a little bit of material. Like, do you want me to put it there? Or do you want me to put it in the crossguard, the handle, or the pommel? How do I... Nordic rune generator. Rune converter from Valhyr. Wait, what? Okay, so I have a few options here. I have, like... If it should be centered on the sword to tell from whom it came. Okay. I have, like, Elder Furthark, Younger Furthark, Short Twig Furthark, Slaveless Halsing Furthark, Medieval, Anglo-Saxon. Honestly, I'd prefer if you typed it in chat so that there's no chance of me fucking it up, but... this is fun, so... So, here, I'll just choose one. Because here's the thing, if we need to change it, we can always do that later. So, Worrysill in Elder Furthark. Sorry, I'm looking to my other monitor here. So it's like, you've got a long stem with a triangle, and then you've got this, like that. I believe, considering my heritage, it should be Long Branch. I only have Short Twig Furthark, Younger Furthark, Elder Furthark, Medieval, Anglo-Saxon, and Staveless Halsing. So I'm gonna assume Elder Furthark, because this is like the not generic, but like the most like well seen and well known. And then you've got like an R. And then you've got just a straight line here. And then you've got 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you've got another I, and then you've got a I with a upside down 7. Younger Furthark? Oh, motherfucker. Right as I finished that one, like, aka the Danish runes. Okay. So then you've got like a lowercase n, like an orthodox like symbol thing. Obviously, it's not orthodox. I'm just saying it looks like it. Oh shit. Now, does it help I'm drawing at an angle? No. Got like a Harry Potter lightning bolt in your name. That's cool. Okay. So that's our reference for right now. So what we'll do here is... we can do something like that. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. And then the hilt crossguard is like that. Then we'll just double the lines. Long Branch is slightly different, but it's okay. Well, like I said, I'd rather get it right, you know. Okay, I realize this may be a little bit too small. I'll be honest. Oh, shit. God, fuck you. I need to get like a channel point redeem where it just redeems Catboy Raz for an X amount of time. Size-wise, that's fine. I don't know. Let's see. My bad habit of putting my pen in my mouth is returning. The size is too small to write the runes. So I'm just trying to think of, like, where do I put it? Oh, I'm stupid. I know what I can do. Hold on. I'm going to put it at the base of the tree. Oh, wait. No, I could just do this. Hell yeah, brother. So... darken. So we can give, like, some parallax type shit. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runes. Okay, hold on. I'll try this. This is actually really fucking annoying, I'll be honest with you, but it's a challenge, so it's worth it. I got a Catboy drawing my wedding venue. Can the internet get any more awesome? Yeah, if you're lurking, follow the channel. No, I'm kidding. Wait, hold on. I remember there's a better way to do this. Okay, let's put a rain check on this, and something will come to me. Something will go like, oh yeah, there we go, let's do that. Because at the moment, my brain is like, ah! So, do you guys hear the dogfish? Hopefully not. Very unprofessional streamer. If only I could control the people outside. So, fun tip. I don't know if this is a trick or not, but like whenever you're drawing water, it's very important to determine where it's flowing. So like in this case, it's going to flow that way. So what I'm thinking is, you know, you want a heavier, because the lighter the water, the faster it's moving. Like if you ever look at an ocean, right, it's very dark because the surface isn't really moving. But if you lighten it, it gives the appearance that the water is thinning out and it's giving a perception of movement. Now, this isn't an art skill. This is just me being perceptive, which is one of my specialties in a lot of ways. Yeah, I might not make the end of the stream. I didn't have the old man nap today, so I'm trying to pull through my normal sleep time. That's okay. I was planning on only doing like 2 hours because I know my creative juices are only going to last so long. And also, you know, I'll level with you too. Like, one of my rules for streaming is that I never really talk about how tired I truly am. But because it's mostly just me and you and some lurkers, you know, I've only been sleeping about 4 to 6 hours for the past, like, week or two. Which is fine. I'm actually used to these type of hours. But the reason why is because, when I started streaming, I didn't have, or rather, before stream, I had a lot of free time. But with stream, I've kind of dedicated all my time to it. And I've paced myself, don't worry. I'm not really, you know, going, you know, so balls to the walls and I'm burning myself out. In fact, to the contrary, I'm holding myself back a lot. The gradient is too big. And by holding myself back, it's actually making my motivation go up, even though I'm tired. That ain't good, my guy. I've been doing it for a very long time. I mean, it's gonna catch up with me, but I try to stay as healthy as I can. So it's like dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. But yeah, like for example, like after stream, I'm going to sleep. Because my new thing is that I make dinner, I eat it, and then I take a shower, and then I'm on stream. And it's like I'm a new man. It's really nice. You should try it. Like taking a shower and eating and stuff before stream. You feel like $1 million bucks. Or at least I do. So even though like I'm quote unquote exhausted, I get so much energy from you guys, it's insane. Like for example, Ray, like he's very energetic, and like I bet some people are like, how does he have so much energy? And it's like, because he loves you guys, right? He has so much fun with you guys. That's why he does it. You know? I'm the same way. You guys are awesome. You guys are the reason why I hit go live every day. Every day. Not just, you know, once a week or every day. Because I just love it. You mean like me saying I'll only stream 3 hours in the second stream? Well, the reason why is because I like talking to people. And it's very hard because the majority of my life, I've not really had a lot of social interaction because I'm a very, not antisocial person. I just don't like, I like having very few but very strong friendships, and I do have them. But with streaming, I'm able to have those without needing to worry about all the unnecessary, you know, all the crazy shit that comes with it. Right. We love our little bottom cat boy introvert. Yeah, I mean, I'm very extroverted when need be. Like, for example, like, I do a lot of, like, if you saw me IRL, you'd be like, that's Raz? Like, yeah. Masking, bro. Very good at it. But it's actually kind of funny because I will go to like, you know, like events where people are like hanging out and talking and stuff. And like I'll just be like sitting in the corner, like just drinking a Bloody Mary or some shit. And people are like, "Wow, Raz is very quiet. You know, normally he's not." And it's like, "Yeah, because I'm working. I'm making money." Introvert can mask quite well. I know the drill. Yeah, exactly. But here I don't need to fake it. Like, yes, okay, I will admit I'm using, you know, immersion break here. You know, I'm using a moniker, I'm using a model. But in terms of personality, it's all me. It's all me, baby. No one or nothing else. Because it literally requires no effort for me to just be myself. Now, obviously, I have to hold back on stuff because TOS and stuff. But besides that, I'm basically the same. Might have a slight drinking problem. I hate going to social events unless I'm completely fucked up. No, I get that. Like, some people will be like, "Oh, well, you're an alcoholic." And it's like, no, it's just like, it's so much easier to be social when you don't have to fucking worry about how you feel around people. And alcohol is a great... What the fuck is... Oh. Alcohol is a great way of doing that. So... don't let people, you know, kind of shit on you for that. Especially people who are introverts, because, like, they get all the energy from those big social events, and it's like, you know, we're dying over there just trying to hold on and make it to, like, you know, 2-3 hours so that we can, you know... What? Oh, God fucking piece of shit! Sorry. You know, and excuse ourselves and, you know, get the Uber or walk home or whatever. Nah, it should be very light here. Yeah, it's whatever. Might have a slight drinking problem, though. Well, I don't know if that's in relation to what you're saying, but... Yeah, like, for example, one of the things that I figured out very early on is that if you have a very fierce principle with a particular thing, like, for example, alcohol, and you simply never break it, it's second nature, right? Like, I remember when I used to partake in the smoking of the tobacco. So here's some Raz lore. I only did it because I wanted stress relief, but it didn't work. I hated the smell, I hated all of it. But I found that cigars, with the right alcohol and right company, really, really does it. But, like, I literally will not partake in any of that stuff unless I'm with friends. Because it's too expensive. It's like $20 for a single, like, you know, like 10 minutes. And it's like, Jesus Christ. If I want that, I'll just buy a Steam game that I won't play. You know what I mean? Fellow ex-smoker. I smoked for like 10-15 years. I smoked for... Fuck, when did I start? Yeah, about 10 years. It wasn't like heavy, though. I wasn't like going through a pack a day. It was just like, you know... once every, you know, one during like a, like in the evening before/after dinner. But I never got serious because I never really got into it because I hated the smell. And as time went on, it just got way too expensive. And everyone's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not going to spend all this money on that. I dropped the habit 5 months ago, so the cravings are real. Here's the thing that's very important, though. And I don't know if you've had this, but this will help you a lot. Is if anyone offers you, don't say, I can't. Just say, I don't smoke. Because you'll trick your brain chemistry into saying that your habit has been formed that you don't do this anymore. Because if you say, I can't, you're like, the evil part of your brain kicks in. It's like, well, you can, you just say you can't. But if you say you don't, no, you say you don't because you made the choice. You decided that you wanted to better your life, you wanted to live longer, you wanted to avoid all the BS with it, so you made a choice. Therefore, you don't. It has been a tremendous boon for me. And now, whenever I say it, I don't get any cravings. But, I mean, that was years ago, so. I told everybody I stopped so they would murder me if I take one. Yeah, that's really nice. Like, whenever I did it, people wanted me to, like, because it was just kind of socially acceptable. It's what we did. And then when I was like, I don't do it anymore, they thought like I hated them or something. It's like, no, it's just that like I don't want cancer. And also I didn't really do it that much anyway, so it wasn't too big of a deal, but you got good friends? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I say like my friends, but they were just work friends, work acquaintances and stuff. You know, they don't really care about like you. They just care about like, you know, the 7 minutes of heaven, as they say. Excuse me. Although I will say, you know, after quitting for God knows how long now, it's been too many years. Not coughing up crap and not smelling smoke and stuff is really nice. The fact my aunt got the big C for the second time made me quit. Yeah, that's a wake-up call for sure. That'll do it for sure. Because then you realize, oh shit, like I am susceptible to the same thing. Oh, fucking shit. But here's the thing, right? You got to take it day by day. And every day you do it, you get closer and closer to forming a habit. And Aristotle was the one who coined this. Habit makes the man. You are what you do. And if you don't smoke, you are someone who doesn't smoke. And it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for it to kick in. And then everything else is just a chemical thing. Like, oh, you're low on, for example, serotonin or dopamine. Therefore, your chemical balance kicks in and, asks X, Y, and Z. But if you say, no, I don't, there you go. Man, I feel sick over here. You okay, Ren? I got a good reason because during Easter we went to see her and she is truly wasting away. Yeah. Of course she's keeping herself big, but everybody can see it. It takes it all the time. Yeah, it takes it out. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. When you get it, it knocks you on your ass. I am not after what I saw. What'd you see, Rent? So let's do like outlines. So like this will be like planes. Hold on, let me put this somewhere like easy to remove. Oh, I'm in the way. Let me know if I'm in the way, by the way. I got a big ass head. New Rin lore? Yeah, I know, right? Also, hi Rin. And also hello any lurkers if you're lurking. Hopefully you're having a good day. We could put just like plane? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of confused here. Your friend maybe made a Discord server and other people I know also joined, but this one person we know sent the most disgusting, brutal things ever. Stuff someone shouldn't have in general. See, that's one of the reasons why I've been very skeptical of a Discord server. Mainly because I don't like having people have unparalleled access to what I'm doing. That's like the main one, but also like you can't control people. And I don't want to like open myself up to legal liability or cancelability because I'm guilty by association. Like Cyberpunk or not that worse. Hopefully not as bad as Cyberpunk. But brutal gore, yeah. Keep it a 4chan, you know. So if it's in the foreground, it needs to be very light. So I'll just pipette this. Go from there. I even asked my friend who made the server to delete what he sent. I'm just waiting for a response now. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, like, I'm still considering the Discord server, but, like, I have been a part of some very serious situations because I decided to join my friend's Discord server. Not anything legal or anything, but it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, why are you causing these problems for me and a lot of other people, you know? So it's just frustrating in that regard because it's like, you know, it just takes one person that doesn't know how to read the rules to fuck it up for everyone, right? It's like that ping where it's like, at everyone, please no jerking off in the VC. You know, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys. But besides that, it's, yeah. Make a couple of mods so we can help you. Yeah, but the thing is that, like, for example, there is something to be said about having a nexus for your community. But I stream literally every fucking day. Right? Like, this isn't something like I just stream once a week like a pro streamer, right? No, I stream every fucking day. Right? So I'm not exactly going anywhere. So I don't really know if there's a need for the DC. Right? Like, because there's something like, okay, like having a DC is fine, but it's also like, is there a purpose for it? Is there a need for it? And because here's the thing, right? Like, I don't need to put Twitter notifications, hey, I'm going live. You guys know exactly when I'm going live. You know, hey, at this time, Raz is streaming. Right? I did that on purpose. So that no matter, so I don't need to make a schedule. I don't need to do this. Because also it's like a surprise. It's like, what is Raz doing today? Is he going to play Factorio for like 9 hours again? Or is he going to do something else? Oh my god, he's doing art? Holy hell. But yeah, even with mods, like, the problem is that it's not about having a mod team to help. It's about the fact that you can't control what people put in the medium. You know? And it makes me mad because, like, that type of stuff people shouldn't even have in their camera roll. That's when you need help. Trust me, people have weird shit. Yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. I know people do weird stuff. I just didn't expect people I know to have that stuff. And that, my friend, is your first mistake. One of the most important things that's kind of been lost in the internet is... Ah, fuck. Even if you play games with them and hang out with stuff, you don't really know them. Unless you, like, meet them IRL, you meet their family. Like, have the typical, quote-unquote, IRL friendship. Because it's just too easy to hide shit. Right. And there are, generally speaking, good reasons why people hide stuff. I'm not saying there aren't, but... Because, like, for example, I want people to judge me based off the content of my character, not because of the basis of my employment or my past or anything. Right. I mean, there's no past to talk of, but, you know. Yeah, trust but verify. I mean, I don't trust. I put faith, and then I make sure I watch you behind. I'm like, are you doing something stupid? What's going on? I know it's a bit cursed, sorry. Yeah, it's too obvious that I'm touching it up. That's the thing, we know each other IRL. Well, that's also the other thing, too. Even if you do know them IRL, even if you do know their father, their mother, their brother, their sister, people are able to hide shit all the time. That's why, like... How do I say this without using a morbid example? People will do extremely heinous things and be surprised that they were capable of it and be like, how could he never do it? I'm like, he has agency. He has reason. The reason people don't do bad stuff is because they tell themselves not to. Everyone has the capacity to commit great evil. But it is in true strength that you restrain yourself. That is the value. And that is discipline. And virtue, of course. And you know, he's mainly on Twitter, so I feel like that's where he found this stuff. Like, Twitter itself needs to be filtered to an extent. Yeah, I'm kind of not remiss, but like kind of very, how do I say this, like, skeptical to talk about what you can find on Twitter. But I will just say, if you know what you want to find, and you know how to look for it on Twitter, you will probably succeed. Cool, now this is the easy part over here. Just very tedious. This is the exact reason why I made sure my Twitter account won't be able to pop like 18 plus things up. The comment my friend's son/daughter would never do that is bullshit. Everybody's capable if you push them far enough. Yeah, but the problem is that like if you aren't experienced or you don't experience suffering often, or hell at all, you don't know that. You know, you think that everyone is like this angel and that crime is like this ephemeral thing that only happens once every blue moon. And it's like, sorry, sweetheart. Not how it is. I mean, I wish it was. Don't get me wrong. Life would be a better place, but you know, let's be real here. How long have I been sitting in Tokyo Bay and they still haven't found my ass? Coast Guard needs a damn pay cut. There's my KFAB kicking in. Ah, fuck. Ah, there goes my fucking lack of skill with pen. I mean, if you're under the water, they will never find you, my guy. Well, I'm treading water, so, I mean, I don't know. It is easier when you're, like, treading water to just, like, sometimes, like, hold your breath and go under. Because you get to, like, kind of save your muscles. So. I'm, like, rocking my table, so that means I need to center it correctly. I really like this double effect with the darker lines. This is a chill art stream. I like it. He's floating. Yeah, I'm on my back, just chilling out, having a good one. By the way, I know this is like very tedious from like a viewer perspective, but like it's giving a lot of texture to the colors that we're seeing. And also the little white streaks, I saw them earlier and I was like, oh, I don't like them, but it's kind of showing like it's like a breeze. He's just salty, that's why he floats. That's such a good fucking point. Yeah, new lore. Hey guys, the reason why I'm not dead yet, even though I've been floating in the water for a month, is because I'm so salty that I can survive off my own body. All right. So that's half of the painting done. We've got a nice little foreground right over here. Now, human beings, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but you know, we'll make it. But yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, my back. Ah, posture check. Ah. So now I want to add the mountains. So generally speaking, not sure. It's probably going to be better to do something like this in the back. This is just conceptual, by the way. And then, like, the mountain range kind of comes down to, like, here. Or whatever. Oh, shit. So... Huh. You guys got any recs for putting stuff in? By the way, my follower goal is broken because apparently I have 15 followers, but I guess it's not counting it unless someone unfollowed. Which, by the way, that's kind of cruel. If there's like a small streamer that has like no followers and you unfollow them, ouch. But like, imagine like you have to actually go through the effort of clicking on their thing and unfollowing them, so you know you had to really think about it and you had to go through the effort to do it. You know, you're just like, fuck this guy in particular. Hold on, let me get some inspiration. Danish mountains. Images. Oh, I love this photo. Oh yeah, I'm getting inspired. Let's go. Where is it? There it is. Oh, sorry. So like something like this, where like we've got like it's not a mountain, but it's like a very mountainous rock that's been like melted away by the sea. Something like that. I mean, I just mentioned shit, so I feel like I'm not in a position to ask for more. Dude, feel free. I know you're doing it because like obviously you don't want to like feel too much, but I'm imploring you. Be selfish. Raz, I'm gonna send you something. Oh god. So like how would we so like it would be curious. It's nothing bad. I mean, it's okay. You could literally send me the worst thing imaginable. It won't faze me. I am a very well-traveled person in that regard, so. Okay, we're gonna do this, because I think that... Oh, sorry. We're gonna lasso that. And we're gonna cut that to a new layer. Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, I see what happened. Wait, but what? Hold on. Great, so that didn't do anything. Like I said, mountains, maybe some streamer in the tree to mark the occasion. Yeah, hold on. Let me look at what Rin sent. I'm wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cursed is it gonna be? Oh, that's fucking baller! Can I show this on stream, Rin? Sure, cool. This is what he sent me. This shit is dope. Look at that. I love the colors. Just so you know, I didn't draw it, I only colored it. You colored this? Dude, there's so much detail on this. What the fuck? There's a gradient, too. You can see the gradient. Fucking dope, dude. I love that. It's got like a quasi like Oni slash like Jaguar slash lion slash tiger thing going. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck, that's awesome. You take it very seriously. I can tell. Like you go from like a very dark tone from the bottom to a very light tone at the top. This is good shit, man. Also, OBS jump scare. Let's see. For Razzy's poo. Okay, now I'm gonna have to draw myself. So this is where I get problematic. We'll do a black outline to give me some contour, I think is the word. You have more? fuck yeah. So like, because I'm bad with chins, I'm just gonna do like that ish, and then no, we'll just do nose, eye, face, face. Crap, my hair is actually difficult to draw, so this is gonna be annoying. Okay, okay, so I've got kind of the typical weeaboo hair, so you've got like a little bit of a, oh, this is gonna be awful. Well, I haven't, it's coming down my face too. Shit. This is not going well. Oh, you sent me more, Ren. Let me see. Holy fuck. Damn. Here I am struggling just trying to get this done. Fucking Ren is like, I am a coloring god. And it's like, ah. Now, I remember there was a rule for faces. It was like that, chin, mouth, nose, eye. Oh, sorry. You probably want to hear me. Fuck. Faces are so hard. If I could do faces, I could actually make money doing commissions, but... Just get the rough outline going. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Got like the Giga Chad V cut in the chin. You know what, let's go. Hit you with the, oh shit. Hit you with the bonk. Bombastic side eye. Oh, that's a little bit too high. Oh, that's a little bit too low. Oh wait, hold on. We need gold for the eyes. I look like a fucking, like, horrible gacha character. Hold on, can I pipette like my VTube model? That would be cool. Ah, too lazy to do that. Even though I know the actual, like, hex code. There we go. Coloring and drawing are two different skills. Still, they're badass, none the way. Or, regardless. I can't draw for nothing, so I make up with coloring. Oh yeah, I'm currently working on coloring them, but I can't show how it is right now. Yeah, I mean, there are some things that you can show in process, and some of them you can't, and that's just how it goes. And for hair texture, the best way to do it is kind of add, like, streaks. From what I remember seeing. Just, like, adding... Hey, like, it's more than just... Now I have really messy hair, apparently, but fuck it, V-ball. There we go. And then I'll make my neck. Why are you drawing yourself up in that tree? Because I'm going to be eavesdropping on your wedding. And then he's looking to the left because... I'm watching Ren fall out of the sky. For the one I just sent you, the vibe I'm going for is like heaven and hell, basically. Yeah, two parallels or two opposites are always fun. Oh, bow and arrow, one for heaven, one for hell. Oh yeah. I mean, you will just get an invite, my guy. But I you know, like Halt from the Ranger's Apprentice. I just want to fucking like be at places, but like you're like stealthy, but like feel important. Like, oh, that's Raz over there. He's a cloaked guy. He's cool. That's what I want. And then here's the thing, Ren's he's a masochist, so he is loving what's going on here. He's like, I'm happy. And then let's have, you know, Worry. You know, he's just kind of chilling here. Like, whoa. There's Rin. And then Jen, since she's a simp, obviously. She's sniffing them toes. There you go. So I'm just chilling in the tree. Rin is falling from the sky. Worry's like, huh, what's going on over there? And then Jen's like, I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Hold on, I'm gonna delete this because I don't want it in the final thing, but I want to save this version for my Twitter. Is it this one? Yeah. Save as... Yeah, that would have shown my name. You would have just in user Rasthobby. Export. We'll do a PNG so that people can use it if they want. Oh, shit, not GIF. What am I doing? Worry wedding V1. Export. Once again, sorry about that. So I will post it on my Twitter. And obviously this one is just kind of, it was like a test to see like, hey, can I do it? God, it would be so much faster just to use an eraser, but whatever. So I'll put that on my Twitter. Let's see. And then I will attach the image. Sorry, just looking at that fucking photo is so good. There you go. I posted on my Twitter so that everyone has access to it. Oh, I don't worry. I only put Rin's name on there because I know he wouldn't care. My alias is okay, but not Jen. Please. Oh, you're good. It's just you know, you pointing up at Rin, and then obviously Jen in this case sniffing your toes, but there's no names. So check it out. Here, I'll link it. If it's too yabai, I can take it down. It's no skin off my back. There you go. So I'm thinking like, let's just get the outline done, right? Like, let's see, like, we got the tree, we got that. Kind of did a river already, so I'm thinking like maybe it's gonna be like more like that or something. Ah, sorry. I'm actually really proud of myself. I didn't think I could pull this out of my ass. Well, Worrysill, the Worrysill sword and then the runes. I can edit that. I can take it out if you want. No one follows my Twitter, so don't worry. No one will see it. And I didn't tag it or anything. Plus, there's plausible deniability because it's like, who says that the person pointing, unless they look at the VOD, so. Just tell me, do you want me to take it down and remove Worrysill and the sword and the runes? Because I can do that. It's just an alias, no skin off my back. Okay. Yeah, by the way, and this is a policy for everyone. If there is ever a point now in the future or in the future of the future where you're in a post or something and you want me to take it down, send me a DM, let me know, I'll take it down. No questions asked. You don't need to give me an explanation. You know. I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. And, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't need a reason. If, like, for example, like, you know, you're like, hey, like in the future, like, I don't really like having that in there. I can take that out and re-upload it. No big deal. So just want to let you guys know that, you know, hey, like if you change your mind later, like it's not a zero-sum game. Like you can change your mind, right? You're not locked into it, and you know you have to be bound by your word and your honor. It's like, you know, it's just a photo, right? No one's gonna see it anyway, but you know, if someone does, you know, in that event, like in that possibility or eventuality. I think this is the only thing I use the name Rin. I mean, Rin is also a very generic name in general, so I mean, if your username is not your real name IRL, I think you're pretty good, unless you link your shit to like your Facebook or something, which by the way, don't do that. Don't dox yourself unintentionally. It's gonna be like that, and then... And then I can work with a little bit like an island here. Like a mountain range. Or something. Nah. I'm only zoomer enough to use Twitter, YouTube, and that's it. I mean, as long as you remain this size and not blow up insane in comparison to me, then there will be no drama. Wait, what? Wait, how would that cause drama though? I'm by the way, I'm just purely curious. Like, what's the premise for the conclusion of being drama if I blow up in size? Which, by the way, I don't think it'll happen. But like, you know, I don't control the world. I make crummy YouTube videos that I only laugh at, and I post because I laugh at them, and I stream because I love it. So. Sorry, I'm playing with the pen in my mouth. If you get huge, people start digging through and maybe find this, and God knows what the internet will do with it. That's a good point. Okay, then I'll just delete it. And it can be our secret. And even if they try data mining it, it's okay. But yeah, you are right. Yeah, if you get huge, people do start digging through and they'll find stuff, but then we execute them. Yeah, if people try digging through my past, they'll find nothing because I am very good at hiding my tracks. And that's not a challenge, that's just, I mean, you can try. I will notice if you try, though. I'm just saying. Press stop. So, like, let me pen this. I've seen what can happen to old shit that was made as a joke. Like, we all know this is just joking among friends. Yeah, I know. No, I get that. 100%. And I mean, like, this VOD, for example, right? Like, let's say someone is hate watching, trying to find something to cancel me or you. Like, it's all in jest, right? I purposely make sure to say shit so that no matter what happens in the future, I have an out. I am very good at that. But yeah, everything here is just joking. It's fun. And anyone that perceives it as something else is their problem, not mine. And I don't ever do anything anyway that could even get close to canceling me, because I don't want to deal with people who have the IQ the same of a room trying to tell me what makes sense and what doesn't, so. I'm fine with sticking up for what I believe in and my principles, but I'm not going to enter a fight that I don't want to bother with. They can't do nothing, it's just a wedding. But this can be misconstrued quite easily. Okay, yeah. Yeah, someone made a random clip of my previous stream without publishing or mentioning to me, which is weird. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Some people accidentally hit the hotkey, which is Alt-X. Some people accidentally, like, clip it because they want something and they're like, ah, fuck it, and they abandon it. Like, I tried making, like, 2 clips in your chat, and, like, they just didn't work. They just glitched out. Yeah, I know. It still sucks. Like, I don't know why it did that either. And it pisses me off because it was literally, like, one of the funniest clips. It was, like, literally perfect. Because it was you, like, fucking, like, missing all your shots with the shotgun because you were too far away. I played it at the exact time when, like, it would have been perfect. And it was just great. And then it was like, ah, fuck you, Raz. And it's like, there you go. That's what I want. you might need to recreate it then. Oh, just stream enough and give me the opportunity to be there. It'll happen. 100%. But yeah, I'm thinking like waves. And then like sand, granite, stone, you know, muddy? Raz want to recreate the Titanic stay with me? Hell no, I don't want to die. Look, man, weekdays and maybe Sundays, same time every time. Okay. Yeah, I will say, though, the reason why that I'm able to stream every day is not because I'm not exhausted. It's because I'm a creature of habit. And no matter what, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't recommend it. And I don't really think it's helped my growth, but at the same time, I don't have... Like, I haven't streamed a different way, so I can't exactly say that because I have no authority on it, right? Because I stream every day, so it's like, is that positively or negatively affecting my growth? Who knows? You can be my Rose? Hell no. Dude, she fucking... The entire story with Rose was she went on a Titanic, right? On the Titanic. Lost Jack. Got married, had kids, and then, like, she talked about how much she loved him and how it was all romantic and stuff. I was like, dude, he died, you know? Yeah, I know, Rose lives. It's like, dude, like, why are you, like, romanticizing this? You had a fling and he fucking died. Like, this isn't romance. This isn't Romeo and Juliet. I mean, Romeo and Juliet is objectively shit in a minute anyways. All he had to do was wait. Sorry for the spoilers if you haven't read it, but... Yeah, you loved me and I died. I like starting at that time, so I know I can go at least 3 hours. Yeah, because, like, the reason I start at 7 is because I know that I can give at minimum an hour. No matter what. It's normally the most quiet where I'm at. You know, sans some situations. It's normally when my internet is best. Knock on literal wood. And other things like that, but yeah. But yeah, so this is gonna be what I've gotten done today. Let me, just in case. I don't think I'm gonna dox myself, but the last thing I want to do is end up doing that. Save as, create a document, artstream 1. There we go. Oh, it's saved. We can just do like a new layer. And we can do like... Is there anything that you guys want me to draw? Just for fun? Romeo and Juliet was weird. Let me just kill myself for the person I love, who I think is dead. Well, Romeo's issue was the fact that, like, he didn't check. Right? He let passion... He was beset by passion, and man beset by passion is the worst of all creatures. And in that case, what he did is that he heard the news, which, by the way, was hearsay. It wasn't verified. Then he went to confirm it, and it was still hearsay. Then he decided that on 2 hearsays, he's gonna do that. Yeah, exactly. They didn't communicate clearly. So you had this thing where you have X is talking to Y, Y talks to Z, and then Y talks to X and also talks to, I think it was like 3 people, so like, I don't know, W, right? And then on all the hearsay of these people, he decides that, okay, I gotta, you know, poopy, you know? And it's so dumb to me, because it makes no sense. Because it's just like, why would you bother, you know, like, this is the love of your life. You're literally able to branch the 2 families together in an unprecedented way. Like, wait the fuck on, dude. Like, you're not at least gonna go through the funeral, you know, and at least do the honorable thing, and like, I don't know. I mean, I know why it was written, because it was supposed to pull your heartstrings, but it's like... He was also too emotional. Yeah, like, I mean, that obviously was part of his character. You know, one of the reasons why he went through the whole debacle was because he was so in love. He was so beset by that passion. And he loved it so much, but, you know. By the way, Jen approved of that picture, exact quote. I'd pay $1 million for that landscape. Tell your Discord kitten that she needs to go to sleep. How is she gonna make money and pay for her cat food? By the way, no offense, man. I'm just fucking around. I know I can throw it back at you guys, but I want to make sure that, you know, because sometimes it's like for example, one of the things that's hard about on the internet is that You know, I have your texts, and I know how you guys are, but sometimes, you know, you're just not in the mood to fuck around, you know? So whenever I say that, it's because, like, you know, what if you woke up or, you know, didn't go to sleep on the right side of the bed, right? So, just letting you know. Already told her to go to bed? Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit too big. So, while I'm here, I might as well let you guys into my mind. So these are my goals for April. God damn, this is way too big. So these are my goals. So the best of April. I have a few clips for it. It's going to be max 10 minutes. Because it takes me approximately 12 hours every 10 minutes. It is extremely time consuming. By the way, she's just as stubborn as me, and by the way, she called me her kitten. Oh god. April goals, make sure it rains for May flowers. Good joke, I like that one. Shorts, you know, if it's not going to fit in the best of April, upload it as a short. Worry, I believe you were the one that said, you know, raise the gain by like 10 dB. So peak neg 10 to neg 2 dB. And then, you know, streaming. Obviously, I'm trying to hit affiliate. And the reason why is, like I said, I just want channel points. I don't care about any of this. I don't expect anyone to subscribe, nor do I really want them to. It won't change my life. It'll just, like, I'll just be here. I'll be doing the same thing. Because I'm here for stream. I'm not here for anything else. I'm doing it for itself, not for an ulterior motive. The average for filming is 1 minute of filming for 1 second of film. Yeah. So, like, for example, right, like, I would show you DaVinci, but it would dox a lot of crap, unfortunately. But, like, you have this timeline, right? And you have your video track. And in my case, I have like 6 audio tracks because I like to have individual control. So I have like 1 for my microphone, 2 for game audio, 3 for stream, for example, 4 for alerts, 5 for, you know, extraneous, et cetera, et cetera. So I have control of all of them. But the problem is that inside of here, there's also like text, there's also effects, there's also all these things, and it adds up. And the problem is that my brain is very like Zoomer. So like the first, like the Helldiver clips I put in the best of March, that's the funniest shit to me. Funniest shit to me. But in order to slow down stuff and add music to it and all that, it takes an insane amount of just monotonous time. And it's because I'm not good at it yet that I'm not fast. So I'm still learning. But I know you can give away a couple of subs and maybe use/abuse VIP. I won't abuse anything. I am very known for being restrained, unfortunately. Dude, I have 4/5 audio tracks in my OBS, so when I record, I can isolate everything. Yeah, same. Oh yeah, Raz, that one dragon one I sent you, I went for a Loki vibe. Oh, let me see. Oh, I see it. Oh, neat. But, yeah, like, show stream. Yeah, hold on. How do I do this? Get out now. Wait, which one do you want to see? Do you want to see the dragon one or? Here, technically he sent 2 dragon ones. He sent one of a normal dragon, and he sent one of like a more so like a quote unquote wyvern / like worm type thing. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry for the thing. It's down, or it's upscaling it to 1440p, then downscaling it to 1080 again. But like you can see, like for example, especially in this like Mizutsune, which is the name of this type of dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Like the coloration is indicative of a few things. Now there's like every color in like especially Chinese Japanese like painting, like there's very specific reasons for them. But like, for example, like the one on top, right? Like that's a very generic like looking dragon, and I mean generic in the sense of like the colors you expect to see, you're seeing, right? You're not like flabbergasted by seeing a pink dragon, right? That would be non-generic, but also, you know, technically speaking, wouldn't be bad. But if it's only pink, it's like, what in the Barbie? But like this one down here, it's pretty cool as well. High Norse vibes due to the border used. Yeah, normally whenever you have borders on a painting and stuff, it's normally indicative of Norse or like Proto-Germanic, etc. Maybe Celtic. A red dragon. I mean, still, they're amazing. Take pride in your work. And if you don't, I'm telling you, it's an order. But yeah, just to kind of let you guys behind the curtain as well, like in terms of like streamer like goals, you know, obviously affiliate, right? You know, earn that. More BGM. How do I write this without getting canceled? The tits thing, the throwing thing. I still haven't figured it out because I'm stupid. Throwing app. The red dragon gives a bit of a Satan vibe. That's because it's red. Red on a dragon is normally indicative of an evil. I wrote the get out now on the shield. Hell yeah. Just more chat interaction. As well as lurker interaction. Because like I want lurkers to be able to fuck with the stream so they can act and be anon. So like they can throw shit at me and they can do stuff and no one needs to know. Right? Like I want to see if I can do that. Because I know that as a lurker, if I was told, hey, you can interact with the stream but no one will know who you are and what you're doing, it's even better. Supporting your fellow streamer by showing up in a stream. Nah, it's more the face that creates the Satan vibe. Support your fellow streamer by showing up in a stream. Yeah, but you stream during the day when I'm doing stuff, so I can't exactly, like... I mean, like I said, I can lurk sometimes, but it's not a promise, unfortunately. But, like, for example... Yeah, exactly, right? Like, the point... Like, I am a lurker. I'm a serial lurker. I hate... Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I only talk in Sarah's Faunus chat. And obviously, like Rays and Worries and so on, because, like, they're cool, right? But, like, outside of that, I don't. Right. I don't, because I don't like typing in a chat unless two conditions are met. One, it's funny. Or two, it makes it better. Right? Like, let's say we have a stream, right, where I'm watching someone, and they say something stupid, and I'm like, hey, you're silly, haha, baka. Right? And everyone's like, haha, omega lol. I get my dopamine, and I make the stream better. But if you don't laugh at it, maybe it could be a pun, right? Like, oh, hey, you know, you're, I don't know, what's a good pun, right? Like, hey, did you cook your dinner using the microwave? It's cringe, but it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know. So it makes the stream better. But most of the time, I can't think of anything, right? And, like, the hardest thing for a streamer is lurker interaction. Because the one thing a lurker doesn't want to do... Okay, here's the contradiction we have to deal with, right? A lurker is what? They don't talk. Oh. They don't talk. Okay? And what every streamer tries to do is make a streamer talk. Okay? This is what is known as a contradiction. You have a negative and you have a positive. So the modus ponens here is you want to make a lurker a chatter. Sorry for my horrible writing. But this is logically impossible. Okay, because the premise of a lurker is someone who does not chat. They lurk. However, if a lurker is able to interact, you don't have a contradiction. So there's no chat. But like, for example, there's like a box, right? They do like a, you know, like meme sound. No notification. No name. Nothing. And it's even funnier because no one knows when it's coming. No one knows who did it. And the lurker gets to be anonymous. Because the whole allure of lurking is anonymity. That's the problem. I haven't figured out how to do it, but I can see the problem. I don't have the solution. I mean, you stream during my nighttime sounds like a bad excuse. Well, I gotta pay bills. I'm sorry. It's you, but as Anubis. Might I add 3 for chatting? A chance your message will get read. Yeah, like that's one of the best things, right? Like for example, on my Twitter, it's not posted, but I have a thing of Sarah Sfana wishing me happy birthday, right? I don't need to get married. I can stay single forever. I have what I need. I'm perfectly content, right? I can return to nature, no problem, right? Wasn't impossible for me to get the lurkers to talk. Well, Rin, your strategy is brute force. Your strategy is, hey, I know you're there. Everyone knows you're there. We know the viewer count is higher than it should be based upon the people chatting. You should chat. But here's the problem. They either chat or they leave. No in between. And it's all luck. Because you have no idea who these people are. You don't know if they're young, old, you know, what race, ethnicity, what background, what orientation, etc. You have no idea. Right? I mean, I got called out by Ren. Just wait until you meet your gen. I mean, I'm cool with everyone. I don't care. I mean, you can do what you want. As long as you're not annoying people or causing them problems, go for it. Right? Like, for example, if Rin did not, like, call out Worry when he was lurking, you wouldn't be here. Right? So, first and foremost, I'm grateful for that. But also at the exact same time, right, like, it's not a guarantee. It's all chance. So streaming is this weird thing of, like, gambling while also, like, having, like, partially guaranteed results in some ways. Especially, like, when you consider the fact that, like, everything. So, like, whether someone follows, right? Chance. There's no incentive that you can give someone to click a button. Unless it's money. That's about it. Unless they want to do it themselves. I might have stuck around when I got the vibes. Yeah, I'm fairly chill. I mean, unless I'm playing video games and, like, I get unhinged. But generally speaking, like, me, most of my streams are going to be chill. I'm just going to be here playing video games, hanging out, shooting the shit with my buds. But maybe if I do collabs or... I mean, I don't even know. I'm terrified to do collabs. It scares the shit out of me. But I'm also, like, super introverted, so it's just getting out of my shell. But, like... I get unhinged when I'm angry, when I'm tired, when it's funny, or convenient. That's kind of my 4 things, right? So, like, for example, like, the other reason why that I'm normally chill is TOS. I am nerfed in a lot of the humor that I can normally have because... Now, I do believe that, like, there is something to be said about, like, being funny even under restriction. So funny regardless of restriction. But there are some jokes that I would love to make that I can't. And that's okay. That's how it is. But it just kind of sucks because as a streamer, you're constantly biting your tongue like, what if I end up in a false ID video? Right? What if I'm Luca Kaneshiro and I get absolutely ass blasted by not only allegations, but receipts for the allegation? Right? Now, obviously, I'm never going to do anything like that because I have a brain on my head and I'm not 20 years old and completely, like, ego inflated to all holy hell. But at the exact same time, right, like, it's just, it blows my mind that, like, people get surprised when these 20-year-olds become millionaires and they start doing really sus shit. And it's like, oh, they have no PR training. They have no talent training. They just say, hey, guys, join the company and you're going to make a lot of boku money. And you know what? Don't care who you are. You know, terminate. Not my streamer. Yeah. You have a brain? No, I have these things. So, like, whenever I do this, I hear, like, a lot of rattling. I don't know. Oh, God, that actually gave me a little bit of vertigo there. Oh. But I don't know. Right. Man, that really fucked me up. Like, I don't know what's in my head. But some people say it's a brain. But, like, for example, if this is my head, there's my brain. Now, to its credit, it has a lot of folds. Right. A couple of walnuts, yeah. Maybe I have another set of balls in here or something that's rattling around. But yeah, the last thing I'll say on at least this particular stuff is that like my priority, if you're ever curious about where I'm at mentally and so on, is I want to be a better streamer. I want to be more interesting and maybe funny. Funny isn't a requirement, right? Humor comes or it doesn't, right? Just like her. But interesting, that I can actually do. That I can actually work on, and I can spend time on getting better at and develop strategies to make it easier and more time or less time consuming to, you know, come up with stuff and make it so that, you know, whenever you see my go live notification, you have more incentive to join, right? Wait, you're rattling your balls, not just wrestling your jimmies. Yeah, I have 2 balls in my head, man. I mean, we will do the funny for you. Yeah, chat is always... the rule that I've seen is that chat is always funnier than the streamer, right? The funniest, like, for example, the funniest streamer, in my opinion, I love Sarah's Fauna to death, okay? But the funniest streamer is PayMoneyWebby. PayMoneyWebby is by far, in my opinion, the funniest streamer on this platform. And, he does such a good job of not only essentially... hold on. Not only, like, towing the line between edgy and funny, but he does it in a way that no one gets angry. Which, by the way, is an incredible skill, but also he's just genuinely hilarious. So I recommend checking him out if you haven't. Chat is the main character for 90% of streams. Yeah, exactly. And the chat is like the streamer, right? The streamer gets the chat that they deserve. So I need to work hard to make sure that the people that I want to be surrounded with are like me. Gotta disagree with you there. DuckDuck is the king of milking chat for funny. Well, like I said, this is all personal preference, right? Like I love PayMoneyWebby because I've been watching him since like 2018. So I've literally never typed anything in his chat, even though I've been watching him for like 6 years now. Whereas I'm like, you know, sub to or member to Fauna, and I type in her chat pretty religiously. I've been dialing it back though because I don't know. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I don't know. But yeah, so tomorrow's stream, don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely have no idea. Maybe Factorio, maybe something else. Maybe try Exit 8 again. Maybe this time it won't be a slideshow. I type in DuckDuck's chat, but mostly due to his interaction games. Yeah, no one will be able to read your chat because hundreds of people are trying it. I like trying to beat a challenge. What's a great color for an eye? It depends on what you want the color to convey. Right? Like my eye color I chose, or I decided, like, I didn't have any creative freedom over this model, but I chose the model because of what the yellow eyes convey and what the white hair conveys. Look what I sent you. Let's see here. Send Rash shit on Twitter. Oh, it's kind of like Argonian / Dragonian, so maybe a yellow sclera, so the white part of the eye, and a black iris, so the small part. Go a little green, yellowish maybe. Or, sorry, yellowish on the sclera, maybe green on the eye. Yellow eyes is feline, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, I'm not talking about, like, whether it portrays that. I'm saying, like, for example, like, red portrays, generally speaking, anger. Pink normally generally means anger. Blue is normally a calming color. Right? For example, yellow is supposed to, like, indicate... It's been a while since I've looked at this, but, like... it's like... Oh, man, this is gonna make me sound pretentious as fuck. Here you go. Pretentious streamer moment, get your clips ready. Yellow is supposed to represent freshness, happiness, positivity, clarity, energy, optimism, enlightenment, remembrance, intellect, honor, loyalty, and joy. And among other things. Whereas other colors will be like, you know, for example, like, what's a good example? I actually don't know. The other rose you made blue. Go for full black eye with white pupils. That is quite scary. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because you get the inverse color going on. Do I still have the bunny boy thing? Do I? It may have glitched. Let's see. Nope, still got it. And then I got the cat boy. There you go. There you go. Gave you goon material for later. You degens. JK. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out stream here. Not gonna raid anyone today. Just because the reason why I'm not gonna raid anyone is because before I raid people, I kind of want to check with them if they're okay. Because like for example, right, like Ray fucking killed it. That rap was absolutely incredible. That shit was so fucking. I genuinely, like, I still think about it, right? I'm like, this dude got randomly raided by this nobody dude and just fucking killed it. Just killed it. Just right on the spot was like, I'm chill, I'm doing art, and then now I got a rap, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? I was sitting in my chair and I'm like, genuinely laughing my ass off because I'm like, this is so fucking cool. And you don't even need to be good at it. And that's the thing. And he's actually good at it, by the way. If you have me rapping, the only thing, it'll take me 2 bars before I say something about sticking something up my ass, okay? You didn't check if I was okay? Yeah, that's why I said, like, I'm gonna check in the future, because I realized, like, oh, no, like, because, like, what if there is a streamer that would be completely cool with it, but, like, they don't like being randomly, you know, rated? And, I mean, the reason why I rated you was complete happenstance, like, because Tabby was like, hey, just raid Ray, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, but then I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot that, you know, streamers have preferences, and the last thing I want to do is, like, step on someone's foot. And it seems like you were pretty cool with it, considering the fact that you fucking killed it. I mean, you just killed it. So it's like, oh, maybe I should raid you more often, get stupid raids. Talk about, you know, I'm a bottom and all that. Oh, actually, Ray, sorry, I keep locking you or knocking you out of lurker mode, but you know, do you think I'm a bottom? What do you think? What's the verdict? I know you're traumatized, but oh, fuck's sake, Worry. What did you? Ferris, steamed pineapple, Oslo, Thoth. There you go, little bottom. Oh God. What did you? Are we gonna do React, Andy? Is that what's going on here? Oh my God, you actually fucking clipped it. Pretentious streamer moment. Nah, I don't think so. Ray, thank you. You're gonna be the only one that ever says that. Thank you. I think what it is, right, and this is my last tangent because I'm tired as fuck, is I think the reason why everyone thinks I'm a bottom is because I don't fight shit. Like, for example, like, Worry and Jen were like, blah, 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 and Worry was like, Raz, you're a bottom, because instead of, like, me fighting against him, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna stay out of this, and he's like, you're a bottom. I'm like, no, I just don't want to get in between this. I don't want this to be a love triangle. Ray, you don't need to protect his ego. Do not put that seed in my mind that he's just lying, okay? That he's just saying it to be in my good grace, which will afford him nothing, if I'm being blunt. But I have no ego to stroke. The only thing is, like, hey, there's one person that doesn't think I'm a bottom. This is fantastic. This is great. Now, to be honest with you, I gotta say, Ray, I don't know what program you used. I have to check the VOD, but fucking that furry thumbnail, that's the most cursed thumbnail I have for any VOD or stream. And I literally, like, had my hands or my head in my hands, like, oh my God, I can't believe, because I was like, oh, no one's gonna see this, I'm fine. And then it's like, oh, it's the first thing that pops up. He's lying to make you feel good about your own self. I love the fact I can still plant that little seed to create some doubt. That pick is traumatic. I mean, I meant it to be as cursed as possible. I mean, look at my thumbnails. Like, the one from the best of February is literally Nergigante Rule 34, you know? Yeah, no, Ray, he got it. So, there are some times where I'm just like, I don't know what to expect from somebody. And Ray just, like, constantly was breaking every single, like, possible impression I could have. And I'm like, he's gonna find out where I live. I'm screwed. If he found that VOD, it's too late. Oh, by the way, the monkey that is the gorilla, I don't know, that's currently twerking, that's Twerky, the twerking gorilla? I don't know, Ren named him. And then that's Perry the pointing platypus, and then that's also Ricky the turtle. And there's also Marlin the marlin, but he's right there. Twerky, woohoo! Ray killed that beat and that without any prompting. Yeah, you've got it, man. Right? You may beat yourself up because you didn't get the flow perfect, but it was so fucking funny. It was so good. There's something to be said about, like, even if you fuck something up royally, if it's funny, like, it's better that you fucked it up. Perry the platypus pointer learns name. PP. The PP. The PPP. From this day forward, the PPP. Perry the platypus pointer. Perry the pointing platypus, I think is what I said, which is wrong. Perry the platypus pointer. Yeah. I'm horrible with names. PTPP. Whatever. English is my first language, not yours, so I get to decide. No, I'm kidding. Anywho, if this is your first time here at the end of the stream, I do play some nice outro music to relax you and put you on your next way. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming again, and relax to some tunes. Enjoy it, and have a good night. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one.